party. Back to Artemisia. It was not a short distance. They get back there and they're like, now apparently this was a maestro rat, who at that time was 14, 15. He was a youngin' before he became a master defense. There might have been noises from the tent while I was reading. Because it was Valentine's Day. And you celebrate that. And he decided to not knock upon the tent, which only has cloth walls. And he's like, And he goes back to the party. And he's like, Brayden. Various busy. She might be reading the book. And Brayden's like, no, it's okay. I'll come with you. So they go back down to Artemisia. And Brayden, Varia. Yeah. You won the horn. Really? Tell me another one. He's like, no, really? I have a witness. And Rat's like, yes, guess what? You won. I'm like, well, you wouldn't have brought him down here. So I put a bookmark in my book. Finished reading the chapter as it is. And I'm like, really? I won the horn? No, wait! You won. We promise. I'm like, okay. I'll be there in a minute. Finish reading my chapter. And sent off. I'm like, okay. So I show up to the party. And I'm like, I'm Varia. And they're like, and? But Varia, who won the horn? Where's your ticket? I'm like, really? I'm Varia. I'm Varia. And all the Artemisians go, Varia! I'm like, so, those who were running the raffle, thank you. You are an excellent apprentice to an awesome Lord. Said, okay, fine. And so they hand me the horn, and I'm like, okay, bye. Because that chapter wasn't really done. And I go back to my camp. I go back into my tent, and I put the horn away and finish what I'm doing. And then I'm like, I would really like to go back to that party. It's a great idea. And I'm like, but it's a horn. I mean, oh my gosh. We got to fill that with some maybe some booze. Because it's Estrella. It should be full of something besides water. And they go to my cooler, and I'm like, all right. Start pulling something down. And a vapor floats from the bottom. And I'm like, oh, well. It's sterile. It's good. So I pour a couple of beers, and I go back to the party. And I'm like, woo! And we finish whistling the horn. And I go up to the gentles who are running the party. And I'm like, hey, I hear this is, you have some cakes. And then you fill whatever we bring. And so the gentle at the keg goes, all right, okay. And I'm like, uh-huh. I'm like, eh? Now, unfortunately, I do not have the actual to show you. So we filled it. I think first we filled it with cider, which I did share because Jorge just likes to drink, but does like to share. Pre-COVID days when sharing was better. And we emptied the horn and times. Later, about a week later, when I got it home, we found that horn holds over a gallon. I am fairly certain I refilled it at the keg. They weren't so happy for my $6 tickets at the party. So, actually, the horn is now named Utar because it was gifted for the raffle by Sir.
Because I'm lazy and I don't want to go that way.
And has not heard this story yet. And I cannot wait for the day when Duke Luther actually hears the story of how Varya got Utar. So there you go.
One of our former bards in Artemisia multiple times, we have Elliot, who is going to perform for us. So please give him your attention.
Thank you. Well, having been to the bar 3 times, I thought maybe I was covering my responsibility to learn some more, perform a little more serious music. I like taking things and making them sound a little modern, but this is an old song from the Lisbon called Send Your Bird Dog.
Now, if I can remember all the words of this, we don't have to kind of point it the other Coronation. Oh, the summertime is high, and the trees are sweet blooming, and the wild mountain pine grows among the blooming heather. Will you go lassie, and we'll all go together to pluck one mountain pine grows among the blooming heather. Will you go lassie, I will bid my love neath the clear crystal fountain, and on it I will pile all the flowers of the mountain. And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme grows among the blue hair. If my true love she should leave, I can scarce find another to pluck wild mountain thyme grows among the bloom and heather. Will we go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme grows among the bloom and heather. Will you go, lassie,
Pardon me, may I?
You need your cast. Happy to help. We're getting there. Is that what you needed? Good to see you, Brent. Sorry.
And another. Have you been there, Kingdom Bar? You have not. Well, another wonderful, talented performer is going to lead us in the Artemisia anthem. And for those of you who have your program from this morning, the words
I am currently serving as the Verity of St. Louis King's Bar, which is why I was asked to do that. Woo! So, if everyone would like to sing along with the Arteries and Amethyst, there are words in your program if you don't know it. Just a moment.
And a hot shower is a great idea.
Okay. This is our kingdom,
Glorious, this is our kingdom, Artemisia, strong and united, conquering and undivided, we shall fight for Artemisia, land of wonder, skies of thunder, burn with sun and wind and storms. Gather all ye proud and mighty, sing with one voice, Gloria. This is our kingdom, Trinidad Gloria. This is our kingdom, Artemisia, strong and united, conquering and undivided, we shall fight for Artemisia. Which one? Just behind it? Doesn't matter which. Stand on higher ground. Glorious sound.
I will. I'm not a bore. I'm not a storyteller. I'm not great with words, although I do have plenty of them. I am Lord Calvin Tootle. I have recently moved here from Osceola.
Thank you so much.
His Grace Sean did tell me something. I've heard many things like "we do it better," which to me sounded like the youngest son saying, "We do it better." And there are certainly things that are done better here than they were in Osceola. But Sean said it even better when he said, "Welcome home." And everyone here who I've spoken to who has greeted me who made me feel welcome home. Today I want to tell you a story of a young man from Osceola. His name is Alex of Wolfstar. Wolfstar, I don't know if they reach this far north, but they are a household down in Osceola. Maybe comparable to what Rolling Thunder is in the known world. And Alex was 17 years old at Gold Floor, and this was his first event ever to be able to fight rapier at Gold Floor, to fight in a war as an adult. He, mutual friends, they came to me and they said, "Calvin, he's new, this is his first war, would you take him under your wing?" And I said, "Well, of course I will." And I said, "Alex, we're going to fight with Palantir. Palantir has asked us, the two of us, to fight with us. So we're going to go and we're going to take a flank." I said, "The thing about taking a flank is not to kill everyone. The thing is, when they turn our flank, which will happen eventually, we're there to stop them from rolling across the entire background. So what we're going to do is when they do roll the flank, we're going to stop them. We're going to make them stop, and the second they stop, they're going to start again, and when they start again, we're going to back up. We're going to make them stop again." And so when they rolled the line, Alex stepped forward with me, and we threatened them, and they stopped. And then they looked at each other and said, "There's two of them, let's keep going." So we ran back a little bit, and then we stopped, and then they stopped. And they looked at each other, and they said, "We did it again." So they came at us, and we ran back. And eventually, they did get to us. But by that time, reinforcements were able to come and shore up what was the weak side of the line. And then we switched sides, as one does. And I said, "Now this time it might be a little bit different. This Palantir, because the other side was not quite as strong as we were, has changed sides. So it's just you and me now instead of the four of us." I said, "So what we're going to do is we're going to do very similar things. But sometimes we might have to step into those gaps." So Alex, what we do is on occasion, I'm going to say, "Alex, we'll fill that gap. You're going to go up there, and you're going to stand there until the line stops. And the moment it stops, you're going to come back to me. And if I'm not there, if I'm filling another gap, stay back and go fill a gap and then come back. Do not stay on the line." So Alex went forward and he filled the gaps. And between the two of us, and sometimes with Palantir, the four of us, and many, many other glorious fighters, we stopped the lines. The on-storing lines are being turned and folded on the filled battles of Gold War. So I'd like you to all raise your cup, raise your sword, whatever it is you carry, and with me, give a great vivat to Alex of Wolfstar. Vivat! Vivat! Thank you.
So the Royal Highness is going to let anybody in there except for the crown, or the crown herald themselves.
Okay, well, let's see. Let's go through different things now.
Good populace of Artemisia comes before you Sir Gabriel Robertson, Crown Prince of Artemisia, He is a Thane of the Iron Heart and a Knight of the Society. Your Ladyship, Your Grace, a tournament was held in accordance with the traditions of the Society to determine the next rightful rulers of the Kingdom of Artemisia. Your Ladyship, Catherine Anne of Newbury, do you, as Seneschal of Artemisia, testify and bear witness that Crown Tournament was conducted in line with the rules and customs of Artemisia, and that Gabriel Robinson was the uncontested victor?
I, Catherine Anne of Newbury, Seneschal of Artemisia, recognize Sir Gabriel Robinson as Crown Prince of Artemisia, who won victoriously at fall tournament, What was my worst tournament?
And do you, Your Grace Basil Dodra, Earl Marshal of the Kingdom of Artemisia, testify and bear witness that the fighting that day was honorable, honest, and through chivalric combat, Gabriel was determined to be the winner?
Many people were at that tournament, many brave warriors. Our great, standing before us, Crown Prince, smashed through all of them with valor and dignity, giving due honor to all foes. I do acknowledge that he won that tournament in valor and with dignity.
Thank you, Your Ladyship and Your Grace. Comes before you the inspiration to His Royal Highness, Sarah von Feuerbach, Crown Princess of Artemisia. She is a member of the Order of the Griffin's Pride and a Meisterin of the Order of the Laurel.
Will you promise to do right by the Kingdom of Artemisia as the rulers of the land?
I will.
I will.
Let it be done.
Let it be done.
Let it be done.
I, Sarah von Feuerbach,
Do swear fealty
do swear fealty
to these nobles of Artemisia
to these nobles of Artemisia
and to their households,
and to their households,
to protect and defend them
to protect and defend them
against any creature
against any creature
to the end of my strength,
to the end of my strength,
and to hold as my sacred trust
and to hold as my sacred trust
the crown of Artemisia.
the crown of Artemisia.
I do swear this solemn oath
I do swear this solemn oath
that I will guard the honor of the peers,
that I will guard the honor of the peers,
defend the principles of chivalry,
defend the principles of chivalry,
promote joy where I am able,
promote joy where I am able,
and protect righteously
protect righteously
the rights of all the subjects of Artemisia.
the rights of all subjects of Artemisia.
For as long as I hold this, the crown of Artemisia,
For as long as I hold this, the crown of Artemisia,
so say I.
so say I, Sarah von Feuerbach.
Long live the king! Long live the king! Long live the queen! Long live the queen! Gabriel Robertson, first of his name, King of the Wasatch, the Sawtooths, and the Bitterroot, Protector of the Realm, High Admiral of the Artemisian Navy, Surveyor of the Grand Teton, Venturer of the Castlewood, Ruler of the premier Griffin Kingdom, and all those it encompasses. He is inspired by Sarah von Feuerbach, the Flame Touch, Dread Lady of the North, Champion of the Arts, Light of the Unbelted, and Lady of the Duelists.
Will you do right by the people of Artemisia?
I will.
Then let it be done.
uphold the codified laws and tradition of Artemisia.
I will.
I will.
Let it be done.
Let it be done.
Sorry, a little clunky first time.
Will you protect and defend Artemisia from those who would seek to do her harm, both from within and from without, dispensing justice as needed?
I will.
Let it be done.
I will.
Will you show due respect to all in the name of Artemisia, be they the newest member, youngest child, the noble peer, or the quiet gentle?
I will.
Let it be done.
Thank you, Your Grace. Please, will you join my court and hold this in my stead as a leader of the duelists of Artemisia?
Your Majesty, your word, your will is my law. I will do whatever you request of me.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Will you inspire the people of Artemisia by your words and by your deeds?
I will.
I will.
Let it be done.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
The people of Artemisia, here it opens the first court of their majesties, Gabe and Sarah.
Woo!
Her majesties would call before them all the greater kingdom officers for an oath of service. Place your hands on the sword of state or someone touching the sword of state. And repeat after me. This day do I.
This day do I, praise the rock.
Render due homage.
Render due homage
to the crown and kingdom of Artemisia.
to the crown and kingdom of Artemisia.
I do swear an oath of service to our kingdom.
I do swear an oath of service to our kingdom.
To endeavor to execute my office.
To endeavor to execute my office.
To the greatest of my ability.
To the greatest of my ability.
So say I.
So say I, Gabriel Sarah.
The acceptance oath. And for our part, we pledge to follow the laws of the kingdom and listen to your words.
Thank you.
You have the Majesty's leave to make yourselves comfortable. The Majesty will call before them the landed baronage of Artemisia. hands on the sword of state. This day do I. Render due homage. To the crown and kingdom of Artemisia. Never shall I be party. To a conspiracy undertaking. Nor reveal to any person. Any secret which you may confide in me. Lest this should cause harm to others or to the kingdom. I pledge to uphold the laws and customs of the kingdom. To defend my entrusted lands. To promote joy where I am able. To nurture when needed. To serve where I might. To the best of my ability in good faith. So say I.
And we, David Sarah, pledge to support you in your trust and help you rule these lands. Thank you for your vote.
Please join me. The Majesties will call before them all royal peers that wish to swear fealty. The Majesties will call before us all knights of the kingdom. All members of the order of the chivalry who wish to serve, who also wish to swear fealty.
Let me go around. You're good.
The Majesties will call before them all members of the order of the laurel that wish to swear fealty.
I can't go for that one.
Nope. We gotta wait.
Oh, that's right.
We gotta wait. So if it falls over.
The Majesties will call before them all members of the order of the pelican that wish to swear fealty. The Majesties will call before them all members of the order of defense that wish to swear fealty. And the Majesties will call all members of the populace that wish to swear fealty to come forward. Please place your hands on the sword of state, or someone touching the sword of state, or someone touching someone who's touching someone. This day do I. Render due homage. To the crown and kingdom of Artemisia. Never shall I be party. To a conspiracy or undertaking. undertaking.
To the conspiracy or undertaking.
Nor reveal to any person.
Nor reveal to any person.
Any secret which you may confide in me.
Any secret which you may confide in me.
Lest this should cause harm to others of the kingdom.
Lest this should cause harm to others of the kingdom.
I pledge to uphold the laws and customs of the kingdom.
I pledge to uphold the laws and customs of the kingdom.
To serve where I might.
To serve where I might.
To the best of my ability and good faith.
To the best of my ability and good faith.
So say I.
So say I.
And we, Gabe,
And we, Sarah,
pledge to protect you and support you and make this the great lands of Artemisia.
thank you.
Thank you all for your listening.
I'm so glad you were true.
I'll go this way. Go like this, like 4, 5, 6 people can get in on the line.
Perspective of their Majesty's court. The Chancellor, Countess Sumaya bin Suleiman. Fox Griffiths, Admiral Sobenheim. Royal Scribe, Her Excellency Heloise de Beck. Largesse Coordinator, Her Excellency Rabut Al Taiba. Principal Lady in Waiting, Her Ladyship Belka. Ladies in Waiting to Her Majesty, Mr. Spear Murat Al Qassab. Maestra Magdalena Lucia Ramberti. Her Excellency Helena Bacardi. Her Ladyship Marguerite Delores de Say. Her Ladyship Sabine Crespel. Her Ladyship Sabria bin Mikhail Al Ardabil. Lady Rachel Kleinmuller. Lady Thora Atterdag. The Lady Mayra Bakranian. Come forward, because I called your name.
That was your handwriting. Yours now, you touched it last.
So much for agreeing to serve.
Dedication is key.
His Majesty's Chosen Seven. Captain of the Chosen Seven, His Excellency Sir Gregory of Beck. The Chosen Seven of His Majesty. Her Excellency Marin de Bourbon. Lord Ian de Keller. Lord Juan Aguilar de Castilla. Lord Caspar Graf. Lord Rodrigo de Castilla Leon. Lord Sigrother of Milwaukee. Lord Simon of the Black Hand. Your Honor. The Captain of the Guard. Her Excellency Sir Kelwin Rapslayer. The Royal Guard. His Excellency, Master Gomez de Santander. Mistress Helton, the Rogue of Capua. Maestro Killian Flynn McCoy. Aestra Nicolina DePar. Sir Magnus Stonesetter. Her Ladyship Sigrid Ross Uphill. Her Ladyship Aaron de Paladin. Lord Ulrich von Violet. Noble Ursa Arcee. Lord Virgil Valen. Majesties, we have a kingdom law change. I'm going to read this very quickly. Section 10, events in Artemisia. Section C, Crown and Kingdom events. These events are designated as non-conflict and determined by custom and kingdom law. Exceptions and conflicts are only given with permission from the Crown, Kingdom, Seneschal, and Royal Heir. Subsection 1, there shall be 2 crown tournaments for year 1 in April, 1 in October. Section 2, there shall be 2 coronations for year 1 in March, 1 in September. The third weekend of each month shall be designated as the Kingdom Weekend for the purposes of scheduling kingdom events. There shall be a kingdom event held on the third weekend of June, coinciding with Juneteenth National Independence Day holiday. There shall be a Kingdom Arts and Science competition held 1 per year. This championship will be held in conjunction with Kingdom Collegiate to encourage the widest exposure for the arts and sciences. The date and location of this event shall be determined and published 1 year in advance of the date to allow the populace to prepare. There shall be a Kingdom Arts and Sciences event held 1 per year to encourage the practice of medieval arts and sciences among the populace. This event should be non-competitive in nature to provide the populace an opportunity to display their arts and receive feedback. Date and location of this event shall be determined and published 1 year in advance of the date to allow the populace to prepare. A kingdom competition shall to choose the champions in archery, throw weapons, and youth activities in all other areas shall be held once a year. The date and location of this competition shall be determined and published 1 year in advance of the date to allow the populace to prepare. Local group events. Local group events have permission to hold both non-conflict and conflict-allowed activities depending on their need, their availability on the kingdom calendar. Non-conflict events. These are events on the kingdom calendar which may not conflict within established geographical travel areas. Conflicts may be negotiated between the local groups when supervised by the kingdom events deputy with permission from the local seneschal and or territorial baronet. Each group will be allowed to have non-conflict events. These groups will be limited to the following numbers per year. Baronies and provinces, 3. Shires, 2. And smaller incipient groups, 1. Groups requesting more non-conflict events than these guidelines shall be assessed on a case-by-case basis via the Kingdom Financial Committee, the Kingdom Event Deputy, and the local group. Conflict-allowed activities. These are activities that are distinctly more local in nature, in which the local host group has given permission for any and all other groups to conflict with them. There is no limit to the number of activities that a group can have, but common sense is recommended. Excellency Praxilla. The Majesties will call before them their graces, Sean and Nisa.
So, these 2 people in front of us took on a job in a very difficult time, a lot of changing times, and I think did a wonderful job for our kingdom. And so I would like to publicly thank them, hopefully from all of us.
Your Graces, thank you so much for being such wonderful leaders and teachers to us. We're so lucky to have gotten to follow you and learn from you. We appreciate you.
Your graces, Sean and Nisa. Viva! 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 Viva!
Viva!
Your Majesties call before them. Master Cormac McTarn.
Here we go again.
What are all those things? I think you've been a heavy fighting champion for various groups.
Three stars at stake, huh?
Yeah, 3 stars at stake same time. We've got rapier champion of twice of all Artemisia. Yeah, okay. And various groups. There are other championships you've held though, I believe.
That was Lone World Zone Weapon Champion, and still am because they canceled the trade. And 2 barons all together. So that's why we called you up today. Because we find it an absolute travesty that you have not been recognized for that work. And we would like to fix that today.
Fierce are our warriors, who are skilled in the use of thrown knives, axes, and spears. They strike fear into the hearts of our enemies and inspire awe in our populace. With our own eyes, we, Gabriel and Sarah, rightful monarchs of these sovereign lands of Artemisia, have witnessed the great skill in thrown weapons and the teaching of this noble art by Cormac McTarrant. We therefore recognize and honor his achievements by admittance into the Order of the Griffin and Franciscan.
Woo!
To further the cause of thrown weapons in the kingdom of Artemisia. Done by our hands this 12th day of March. Honor Societatis 56, being 2022 Gregorian. Gabe, Rex, Sarah, Regina.
We get out of the way because it's beautiful.
Who did it? Elwin Dispenser.
What was it?
Elwin Dispenser.
Elwin Dispenser. For the newest member of the Griffin and Francisca. Viva! 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 Their Majesties call before them. Aaron Apati.
He's probably in a puddle. Let me go get him.
Oh, please come.
And get paired while you're at it.
And Peregrine.
There's a lot of them in that party.
They're on.
There's water.
Thank you so much for joining us up here. I was also a youth of the Kingdom of Artemisia. And growing up here was absolutely amazing. And we heard you guys are having to leave soon. But we wanted to let you know how proud we are that you have gotten a chance to be here and grow with us a little. You've made us really proud.
I would just like to say, I'm sorry that you're wearing Cormacs. I thought you were part of my army. At the fire event, we had strategy. We were ready. You betrayed me?
He was cold.
He came so easily bought? Well, I'm going to buy you. I will buy your effect.
Know all, indeed, that Aaron Apati, being an outstanding example for the youth of Artemisia, does deserve our commendation. We, Sarah and Gabe, monarchs of these lands, hereby admit them to the most promising order of the Golden Griffith's Pride of Artemisia. of Artemisia, that all may know of their great promise. In witness thereof, this 12th day of March, Anno Societatis 56, being 2022 Gregorian. Dave, Rex, Sarah, Regina. And could you tell us the most important thing about Turkey's product?
Oh, yes. So, see that weirdo? You can't have that.
Can I
Don't
see it?
ever let him have all So we're going to give these to you so they don't end up in a puddle. But we would also like to recognize the service you do for our kingdom. And it's not just raising these hooligans. It is raising an entire group and helping everyone you come into contact with. So we'd like to thank you and recognize you.
Artemisia has grown and flourished, especially with you up in Montana, being seneschal, helping that group thrive. And we just wanted to make sure that your contributions were known across Artemisia before you leave it.
Service is the foundation of the society. To that end, do we, Gabriel and Sarah, Rex and Regina of Artemisia, recognize the service of Allison Hamlet by naming her a member of our noble order of the Golden Pillar, and confirm her life. Between 3 roses argent, all within an or. On this 12th day of March, Anno Societatis 56, being 2022, Gabriel, Rex, Sarah, Regina, very illuminated women. Natalie, and then Derek did those.
And while we've got the majority of the family up here, I'd like to say, look at how lovely they all look. I think someone here who does a little bit of the work and makes a lot of very pretty things also needs to be recognized today.
Of what glories may a kingdom boast? A king can display the valiant warriors on the field. A queen may show you the gracious courtesy of her subjects. The glory is clothed in beauty, and beauty comes from the hands and hearts of the people. We, Gabriel and Sarah, monarchs of Artemisia, must praise the work of our expert servant, Adi Apam. His skill greatly enhances the splendor of our kingdom. We give him thanks by inducting him into our most worthy order of the Golden Maple Leaf, that all may know of his work is worthy of high praise. Done this 12th day of March, Anno Societatis 56, being the year 2022 Gregorian. Gabe, Rex, Sarah, Regina. Calligraphy and illumination by Praxilla, based on a lace pattern from e Verso Donne by Matteo Ferreira, dated 1546.
You're waiting for that.
Viva! 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 Your Majesty, there were a couple people that kind of ran the show today. Her Excellency Kentarin and Her Excellency Elise would come forward.
Go through? Do you want to go through? Yeah, let's go.
Your Excellency, you want to talk about the like clean out,
Thank you all for coming to be there. The Executive Team for this coordination. We are just thrilled to have you all here. 200 strong. Woo! I am glad to hear to be put away. Things need to be put out to these various trucks so we can take it all home. And many hands make light work. So we would really appreciate all the help you can give us. I mean, if you have anything.
I'm not expected to be up here.
Okay.
Thank you all for coming. We had a really wonderful time putting it on. We'd like to thank Block Solid for allowing us to borrow these gorgeous banners behind us that were done of the early kings and queens of Artemisia. And we really had a grand time. Most of it in the kitchen. Well, that's normal. That's where we like to be.
Oh, and Meredith Keelan says make sure those who have traveled far, make sure you let us know when you get home. She worries.
Hugely. I worry. Yeah, just a little.
So here's a small thing.
For the event staff and their amazing day. Viva! 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 Other mentions called before them. Lady Rachel Kleinmuller.
Nothing wrong with that.
Not cool.
Oh. You have been such a good friend to me over the past, over all these years. We've known each other since we were children, and it is so easy when you have a parent or two who are held in very high esteem to sometimes be overlooked or possibly be seen as doing a lot of service because your parents are making you do it. But that is not the case with you. I always see you lending a helping hand, serving on retinues, and doing such a fabulous job of it.
With these presents, be it known to all that Rachel Kleinmuller, having given of herself most nobly in service to the King of Artemisia, does greatly deserve our reward. Therefore we, Gabriel and Sarah, King and Queen of this realm, to admit her to the most generous and forthright order of the Golden Sun Splendor. For it is right and justly done this 12th day of March, Honor Society of Titus 56, being 2022 in the common year. King, Sarah Queen, Stroll, for her ladyship rate. Viva! 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 Viva!
So a lot of you may have noticed that I did not hold a King's Champion tournament today. I believe that a King's Champion is someone who fights his King's fights. So what I'm going to do is kick this man a lot of them right now. I didn't think there was anyone here that could beat him. If you'd like to prove me otherwise, I like watching him fight.
He does fight pretty.
Team's champion and apparently keeper of a lot of fighting here. Viva! 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 Lord Michael. Oh no, you did this to yourself.
I was there.
I know.
Lord Wolfgar.
Just push it.
This is one of those moments that they tell you is magical about being queen. I didn't really understand just how powerful it really is until today. Seeing you two fight so honorably, so cleanly, so well. And I'm absolutely so proud to be able to call both of you my champion, my Sable Rose champion, my Queen's champion. I look forward to working with you and putting you to work. Oh, I'll pick first for you.
Lots of
I just don't have a list yet.
We can help for you.
Yeah, definitely don't fight with this. You will actually kill someone.
No blood on the carpets.
For Lord Wolfgar, Queen's champion, and Lord Virgil, Sable Rose. Viva! 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 People of Artemisia, now that their majesty stepped up, they are seeking heirs. May their reign last as long as it's supposed to. Round list are due no later in their majesty's hands by any means, virtual or real, by April 2nd. They will take them starting today through April 2nd. After April 2nd, sorry. That is for a crown tournament, which will take place on April 16th in the wonderful barony of 1,000 dice. So, letters of intent. You bring them in now, you bring them in later, do not bring them after April 2nd.
That's all I'm saying, no.
Lord Ian McKellar, please present yourself for their majesty.
Did anyone get to watch this man fight today?
Sadly, no.
I absolutely enjoyed every single fight he was in. He fought them all honorably. His movement and understanding of the fight is amazing, and I I would like to recognize you for that.
To all whom these presents come, be it known that Ian McKellar, having given demonstrations of skill and knowledge in the chivalric arts and combat, does deserve our notice. Therefore, we, Gabriel and Sarah, King and Queen of Artemisia, do admit him into the right and noble order of the Griffin's Talent.
Yeah. Yes.
Did anyone here make this scroll?
No, me.
Oh, Timmer.
I did it.
Timmer.
The newest member of the Order of the Golden Griffin's Talon. Viva! 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 The youth of the kingdom have a gift for you.
I love presents. Thank you so much. I already have so many colorful, weird hats. Perfectly in my collection. I don't think I'm allowed to put it on right now. I believe there's some individuals who would get very mad at me if I put this
To the artwork of the youth of the kingdom. Viva! 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 Viva!
Where's your blue hat?
I lost it.
I'm sorry, guys. I've already got to give away your present.
Your Excellency Praxilla, were you going to, make an announcement about an arts and sciences thing?
I absolutely am. Unfortunately, I forgot to look at the calendar. We do have Arts and Sciences, Kingdom Arts and Sciences is coming up in June. And, May? Okay. May 28th. Okay, I knew it. So we are once again doing 3 arts in 3 grand categories. That's what we need to enter from people. We would love to see tons and tons because it's been a few years. Last time we had an in-person Kingdom Arts and Sciences champion, we were completely overwhelmed when we came up to Montana. We would love to see it again. There's going to be an incredibly fun day in Artemisia. They will be doing pancakes in the evening and a carnival atmosphere. And then the following day, we will also be having Collegium in concert with it. We will also be having the awarding of all of the university degrees from the Kingdom University, since we have had so many people take so many classes over the last couple of years. I'm so able to give out on that. So please, you guys look for it on the calendar since I forgot to find it. Make sure it makes it onto your calendar. We'd love to have you come to take classes, be a part of it, and part of the competition as well.
27th through the 29th.
So if you've been here, that's May 27 through 29 in Cote de Ciel, Arts and Science. Your Majesties, I do believe you do have some wonderful landed nobles up here who at least want to say hi. We have our hosts here, Sentinels Keep.
Herein opens the court of Morgan and Keelan, the Baron and Baroness of your host. What?
Your Majesty, first of all, thank you so much for everything, when you're about to step in here and creating the first Kingdom Hell, I believe.
We are overwhelmed with the surrounding. We are just in awe of this kingdom and so proud to be here with you all.
It's been wonderful seeing old friends, new faces, young ones who we've watched grow up, and young ones who we know are fresh to our kingdom, our barony. Thank you all. You've made this a wonderful event. It's been great giving you lots of hugs and seeing good faces. Your Majesties, would you allow us to for one moment? Of course.
The Baron and Baroness call before them Milady Rihanna and my Lord Aaron F. Hardy.
We have a little secret going on here. We've had some of our revenue a little bit looking around, seeing which of our youth were being absolutely amazing. Chivalrous, polite, creative, adorable. I mean, adorable. Our youth are, our heart's blood. And I know we like to make it special. I'm trying to burn time while we were waiting for things to come up.
Dolls to be found.
I feel like you found another puddle.
Yeah, he's very fun.
I'm very fond of puddles myself. I never drew out.
They call me leopards for all the wrong reasons.
Lady Rihanna.
Raina?
We could just make a seat for you up here.
Well, you can join us.
Were your hands cold, or did you just want the gloves in? That is the best reason. That is the absolute best.
Oh, I don't have to get a handful. Cool.
Not only is it malicious, but it's inventive. I love
This young man, we have a very special treat, but you have to wait a moment for it. A little bit. We have a dragon, but the egg has not hatched yet. Would you be willing to sit up here with us and we'll get you the dragon as soon as the egg hatches? Come on over here with us, if that's all right. Now, the one thing we do want to give, she's already hatched. We have been holding on to a certain piece of special largesse that we wanted to give to a very special young lady. And today, we wanted to make sure that this beautiful doll and this beautiful apron dress goes to somebody who will take very good care of her. Will you take care of her? Thank you for being wonderful to us. You have been polite, you have been wonderful, and you were so creative back at the table with Isger and everybody else. You too. So, your egg is hatching, you've got a beautiful baby doll, and Artemisia has two amazing youth. Thank you.
Vivat!
Artemisians.
Vivat!
Vivat!
Vivat! Vivat!
Do you want to sit with us? Or do you want to go sit back down?
Or go back to play.
Go back to the color.
One last little bit. His Excellency Antoine de Buell, are you hiding somewhere? Right there. Your site tokens, these amazing So thank you, Antoine. These are amazing. This is the best I've seen in a long time. Your Majesty, that's all we have to say.
I'm excited to see this dress.
It's getting close.
Pray heed the words of the Excellencies of Laxal.
Your Majesty's by your leave. This was an awesome day. Oh my God. Thank you everyone. It's so nice seeing you all and spending time. I think I talked to about 1 million people, and I probably talked about 1 million miles a minute while I was doing it, so I'm sorry for that, but it was fantastic. Thank you.
It seems that our single masters found 2 of the royal horses. Return them to where they
Melee Madness. Look forward in the future. We're gonna make it happen somehow. So we're gonna have fun. Okay. Yes. Wait. This is 1,000 eyes.
Pray heed the words of their Excellencies of 1,000 eyes.
Faithful cousins, we have had a fabulous day today. The fight was amazing, the food is great, and the hospitality is unmatched. It was a wonderful trip up there. We love coming up there whenever we can. And we have an event next weekend, our champions. Woo! All the details are online, or ask any of us as that's what we have. Would you like? Okay. That's all. Thank you again for your hospitality.
Who ordered the weather for today? Because we want you next week. We want this. This was phenomenal.
I paid extra.
Everything I can loan.
For this, yes.
Thank you.
Excellency of Arnold. Pray heed the words of Dame Varia Goth, the 12th Baroness of Arnold.
Oh my God, my face was smiling all day long. I mean, you couldn't see it, but it looked like that. I had such a terrific day. Hugs, loves, seeing new people. Old? Not old. Old friends. Old friends. I'm old. I am typically over 50, so I can say that now. So I am, but oh my gosh. Just seeing and being able to love, and I actually had to talk to this person later. She's like, don't point at me. Because I did a horrible job because I kept talking to people I knew from a long time ago and have not talked to the newer people. Just saying after, there's this thing where there's some fighting, and the week after that, there's this excellent war right close to Arnold in Ontario called Honor War. And it's so worth going to. If you are from the barony of Siddlesky, it's just a short drive. If you're from Arnold, it's a short drive. Honor War is an awesome, awesome event. It's not even ours, but you know, lentils and camping and fighting and doing, it's an awesome event. And you know what? A lot of you haven't camped in about a couple of years. And so you can shake out that tent, see what's going on, and
I don't like losing, so I'm going to need all of you to show up so we can destroy them.
We like to call it, Artemisia West.
April 22nd.
For 4 days. It's awesome. It is an excellent event. And then in May, we're going to be having May 7th. You know, if you missed Mass Ball, it's because we canceled it. And then we rolled it all into our main event. So there will be arts and sciences. There will be a party. There will be a mass ball. There will be
No, you take it
no
like this.
drinking actually on site. Please don't drink on site. Because we had it. It's the site we had. Don't drink on site. Water is good for you, so is Gatorade.
Just cut holes in it.
So I've heard. As is iced tea. All good things. There will be fighting.
Fighting.
And dancing.
And dancing?
And bardic. And
And
art.
gaming?
It's a huge day of
There's usually
everything we
gaming,
missed in the last. It's all shoved into one day.
Woo, woo.
And we'd love to have you camping at Honor War, everything else, at our May event. Oh my goodness, I've had such a great day. Brad forgot to tell me he came back and I could change my clothes because I made stuff for Coronation that didn't look like this. I'm just saying.
I can do it.
Love you, thank you.
So long. Thanks for all the...
As always, Varia is a hard act to follow, but pray heed the words of Her Excellency Malatesta, Griffin's Lair.
Thank you. I wanted to say thank you all. I've had such a wonderful time today. I got to see a lot of fighting, visiting with friends I haven't seen in a while. Excuse me, I'm sorry. We're excited to have you come down to our event in June for Quest of Joan of Arc, where we will also have all the championships that we were unable to hold in the recent past. So come down in June 25th and join us for that. Have some more fun, meet some more new friends, and have an excellent time. Thank you.
Good. And Your Excellencies of Bronzetown.
Pray heed the words of Their Excellencies Sir Killian and Mistress Penelope, Baron and Baroness of Bronzetown.
Hi, everybody. I hope you...
Hi, Penelope.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Penelope.
I hope you all enjoyed the day as much as we have. It was wonderful to see everybody that we haven't been able to see in quite a while. And some people that we have been able to see. It was great to hang out with everyone. The fighting was amazing. This day was quite the day for our barony, our family, our household. We're very excited for everything that happened today, and we're proud of everybody, and we're so proud of everybody that was here today. And one small plug is on May 7th, we have Scola in the barony of Bronzetown, and it is our teaching event. We do a lot of teaching, a lot of learning, a lot of socializing, and we hope that if you're up in the north, you come and visit us on that day.
Or you can come up to the north end and visit us on that.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Okay,
And we look forward.
if you're above the parallel. It's a thing.
to a serving mission.
Thank you for those beautiful things.
Yes. And thank you for the extra cost on the weather. It was wonderful.
Very good.
Thank you.
This is an important announcement to everybody who's looking forward to a grand evening celebrating coronations, victories on the field. Due to some circumstances completely outside of our control, I'm taking an hour away from you. So those of you who are playing
What are you going to do with it?
It's at 2 o'clock.
early in the morning, it won't be as early as you think.
Are you going to at least invest it? We need to have returns for this.
So as many of you know, this is a day that I've dreamed of since I was little. I started in the SCA when I was little. I have memories of the first Artemisian Crown tournament. I have memories of receiving my Griffin's Pride. So today has been exceptionally emotional and just absolutely amazing. And all the love and support that I received today has been absolutely overwhelming. And I just cannot thank Artemisia enough for helping make that dream come true for me. Thank you to your excellencies of Sentinels Keep for hosting this today. It was absolutely amazing. Thank you so much.
I had an absolutely lovely day, and it's because of all of you. Thank you very much.
Hearing closes the court of their majesties.